The Citadel!
You sound excited.
I've wanted to visit this place ever since the Soul Carrier told me about all the knowledge stored here.
Well, knowledge isn't what I remember from the last time I was here.
I spoke with the Shaper Conqueress too, Kane, and she told me that apart from 3 very strange undead, this place held many wonders. Strange. Night Song said that the Norcane wanted to build a base here, as they'd found something very interesting.
Then let's look for them. I've got a bad feeling about this.
Yes. Yes.
Something very interesting. She didn't tell you more?
No, and I didn't ask. You know your daughter. Good. Good. Yes. Good. Good. Yes. Good. Look, a lever. I wonder what it'll do. Yes. Yes. Good. 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 Yes. Yes.
For no! Stand down, Drakon!
A Drakon? How is that possible? Craig?
When darkness is deepest,
the Silver Weaver will guide your way.
Craig.
when Sorvina forged that abominable pact with the Shadows, a civil war broke out within the Norcane. As the one who carried the seal of the Norcane, I led my fellow Drakon against Sorvina's army of Archon and Sinistrim.
Yes, I remember.
I burdened my daughter with the seal, and she prevailed with the help of the Soul Carrier. But the Drakon caste was gone, rooted out by Sorvina's ruthless schemes.
No, not all Drakon were dead, my lord.
But I don't remember teaching you, and I taught all new Drakon. And yet, you know our greeting.
I was born Sinistrim, my lord.
Sinistrim?
Yes. I was one of the best sword fighters still alive after the great battles of Shar. The Archon and Sinistrim only reluctantly succumbed to Night Song's rule. Your daughter knew that. Even with the protection of the Shadow Warrior, she needed Norcane she could trust.
And so she set out to rebuild the Drakon caste. But how?
I really would like to hear about that, but I think we have more pressing matters at hand. Why did you attack us?
We thought you were the Naldramar.
What in Aeonia's name is the Naldramar?
This is ridiculous. It's an ancient legend among the Norcane.
When Norse still roamed the lands of Io to scatter the earth with silver, as pure as the moon itself, he one day came by a woman called Annie Hugh. She was a shaper, and her hair flowed like pure silver along her back. Nor was stricken with love for this shaper woman. It was to her that he showed the deepest secrets of moon silver crafting.
It is said that Annie Hugh wrote down all of those secrets, and that her notes would take the art of moon silver crafting to unknown heights.
But Annie Hugh was killed in a freak explosion, and her notes were lost. The legends differ in that respect. All that remained of her was a lock of moon silver hair. It is said that Nor's rage knew no limits, and so, from the lock of her hair, he created a most hideous monster. Strong like 10 titans, and nearly invulnerable to physical attacks, because he was protected by moon silver armor wrought by Nor himself.
The Naldramar?
Yes, Shaikan, that is the Naldramar. Legend tells that it wreaked havoc in the city of the Shapers, until Nor finally withdrew his creature on behalf of his fellow guardians.
You were searching for Annie Hugh's notes. That's what you were looking for in these ruins.
Indeed. When we finally laid hands on the notes, buried deep within the library of the Shapers, The Sinistrim archaeologist immediately wanted to open it. I told her not to, as we first had to make sure we could take on the Naldramar.
Don't tell me. You thought that the Naldramar would rise again as soon as the notes were open.
I don't like your tone, Demon Hunter. But yes, that's what I and many others believed.
What happened?
That Sinistrim. She called me a coward and said I wasn't worthy of protecting this expedition.
I see the bloodlust in your eyes. You killed her for that, didn't you?
I would have, and I still want to. But within seconds a great battle ensued, where everyone was fighting each other. Sinistrim against Drakon, Archon against Sinistrim, even Archon against Archon. We Drakon tried to prevent everyone from killing each other, but we were soon overpowered by the mob.
That's why you were imprisoned here.
Unfortunately, yes. But we are Drakon. We won't give up, even against all odds.
That's the spirit.
Let...
Shaikan.
I'd really like to know how Nightsong recreated the Drakon caste.
A formidable story, Shaikan. Nightsong knew she was the only remaining Drakon. Within our caste system, there are 3 ways to switch castes. First, a woman marries a man from another caste and thus becomes part of their caste too. Second, a member of the caste is defeated in a duel and lives, thus becoming a member of the winner's caste. And third, the High Archon, or the High Sinistrim, chooses you to become a member of their caste.
Yes, well, I suppose numbers 1 and 3 were out of the question.
Your guess is right, Shaikan.
So she chose the duel. Seems an extremely long way to refound the Drakon caste, and arduous too.
You underestimate our Empress, Shaikan.
I've long since learned not to underestimate Nightsong. So what did she do?
She challenged the champion of the Archons, Kaltamar, to a duel.
Kaltamar? Kaltamar? I think I've heard that name before. Isn't he one of the best swordsmen of your race?
Indeed he is. You are well informed.
What chance could she possibly have against Kaltamar? I know her to be a good fighter, but surely she's no match for him.
That's what Kaltamar thought too. So he offered her the choice of weapons.
Well, that's honourable.
Nightsong chose the duel to be a singing duel.
A singing duel?
Kaltamar had no choice but to meet her in this battle, where he was sure to lose, as his tongue was hardly as flexible as his sword. The High Archon was furious and challenged the validity of the duel.
But Nightsong was prepared for that.
Of course, she could quote several ancient texts where there had been singing duels, with caste change afterwards. The Archon and Sinistrim leaders hated her for that, but the people loved her for her cunning and wisdom.
But she couldn't do it a second time.
Using the same ploy twice would be foolish. Kaltamar challenged other champions from the Archons and Sinistrim, and defeated them all in sword battle. One by one, the best swordsmen, the strongest knights, and the darkest sorceresses became Drakon, and we were once again a proud caste, equal to the Archon and Sinistrim.
Thank you, Drakon.
Shaikan!
You and I, we share a common interest. Why not form an alliance?
An alliance? What common interest would we have, Shaikan?
You want to leave this place alive, and so do we.
Death is only the beginning, Shaikan. Not everyone tries to wriggle out of it, as your race does.
You want those notes, and I could use some good moon silver gear. I could help you get them.
Agreed. But an alliance is still out of the question.
Couldn't Craig order you to form an alliance?
He might have, when he was still the leader of the Drakon. But now, he's just a...
Don't say anything that might make him or me angry.
Very well, Shaikan.
Shaikan!
Is there anything else you can tell me?
I could tell you something about our enemies. About some strange levers we found. Or of a way you could help us become stronger.
Information about enemies is always useful.
Would you rather know something about the Sinistrim, the Archons, or the demons?
Demons?
Yes, demons. I felt their presence when we were dragged from the battlefield to this place here.
Tell me about those demons. That sounds odd.
When we left the battlefield, I sensed a strong presence of demons. I guess your friend the Demon Hunter will be able to tell you more. Demons love chaos, and they'll surely savor every moment of the splits within our ranks.
Then why do you still want to attack the Sinistrim?
Because those notes are more important than a few demons.
And if the Nal Dromar is among them?
Then nor help us.
What levers are you talking about?
Within the city we found several levers. They seem to operate some gates which are otherwise hidden within the walls of this city.
This could come in handy for sneak attacks.
You're starting to get the picture. Shaikan!
During your time here, did you learn anything about a being called Zazhut?
I'm sorry, Shaikan, but I've not really studied the books here, although they're extremely interesting.
And you didn't overhear the Sinistra or any other archaeologists talking about their findings?
Only bits and pieces here and there, Shaikan. I've heard them speak of talking books made of crystal. It sounded really amazing.
Thank you all the same, Drakon.
Shaikan!
What will you do now?
I will start sending troops against those Sinistrim idiots.
If we formed an alliance, we could be more effective.
No, Shaikan. An alliance is out of the question for us. But there's one thing you can do.
I'm all ears.
The Archons hate the Sinistrim almost as much as we do. Maybe you could convince their leaders into helping us destroy these fools before they destroy us.
Diplomatic mission then. Wonderful.
I should warn you, there's one thing the Archon hate more than the Sinistrim.
And that would be?
The Drakon. Shaik, I hope.
Good. Yes. Good. Yes. 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 Good. Good. Yes. Yes. Look! A lever! I wonder what it'll do. Yes. Yes. Good. Yes. 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 Hmm. Good. Good. Yes. Good. Yes. Then let's get started. Good. Yes. Good. Yes. Yes. Forward. Look, a lever. I wonder what it will do. Good. Good. Yes. Good. 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 Yes. 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 Good.
Shaikan, what brings you to this realm?
I'm here to find information about a danger that threatens the whole of Io. What brings you here?
I'm here to find information that will make the Norcane the leading race of all of Io, Shaikan.
Do you know about the demons lurking in the center of the city?
Demons? What demons?
The ones I just fought off before reaching your camp.
I doubt they will pose a great threat if you were able to defeat them. Shaikan.
Then we've got a common interest, Archon. Why not form an alliance?
We? A common interest, how so?
If there's no more Io, how could you dominate it, Archon?
The Archon know about the Nameless, and believe them to be far less of a threat than you claim.
Pride goes before a fall.
What was that?
You heard me, Archon. I see an alliance between us is out of the question.
Shaikan.
During your time here, did you learn anything about a being called Zazhut?
Zazhut, you say? Zazhut. Zazhut. I think I remember that name, but I can't place it.
He's a powerful being threatening the whole of Io with forces of nameless demons.
I witnessed the playing of one of those crystal books. It mentioned a new threat to the Shapers. I think the name Zazhut was in it. Is he a dragon? Because we found plenty of hints to the war between dragons and Shapers.
As interesting as this might be for my kind, there are more urgent matters at hand now. Did you see what kind of crystal book it was?
I only saw a clumsy Sinistrim let it fall to the ground, where parts of the book splintered away.
Thank you all the same, Archon.
Shaikan.
Is there any information you're willing to share with me?
I'm not willing to share much. But I could tell you something about our enemies. About some strange levers we found. Or about a way you could help us become stronger.
Information about enemies is always useful.
Would you rather know something about the Sinistrim, the other Archons, or the Drakon?
I'd like to know something about the Sinistrim.
The Sinistrim aren't strong fighters. They're sorcerers, mages, and necromancers. Their strength is deceit and treachery.
Interesting. I think I heard something like that before.
Any Norcane who is not Sinistrim will tell you so.
Some information about the other Archons will be welcome.
Archon Dormat is a coward, just like the Drakon are. He fears this cursed legend and wants to play nice with the Empress.
That's why Archons are now also fighting Archons.
I was his second in command. When the opportunity presented itself, I seized it.
Tell me about the Drakon. What should I know?
The Drakon were once our vanguard in any battle we would fight. But since they have been rebuilt as a caste, they're just the weaklings collected from the other castes. It's sad to see what has become of our proud race. And nowhere is it more visible than in this new Drakon caste.
What levers are you talking about?
Within this city, we found several levers. They seem to operate several gates, which are otherwise hidden within the walls of this city.
Ah, this could come in handy for sneak attacks.
Now you're starting to understand. Shaikan!
It seems that some Norcane wish to lead more than others do.
Those Sinistrim traitors want to keep the information all to themselves.
So they don't want to share Annie Hugh's notes with you Archons.
How?
I'm an elder of the Shaikan Archon, and on speaking terms with your Empress. Of course I know such things.
The Sinistrim will hand over the information, or they will die, right after those Drakon dogs.
How about using those dogs before killing them? They might come in handy in killing off the Sinistrim.
What you say bears some truth. I think I will do that. Let's kill some Sinistrim, Archon.
Good.
Shaikan,
How do you...
I intend to kill them.
It's a heavy accusation that you lay upon the Drakon.
They deserve it. If they hadn't demanded...
But why would they wait? Weren't they as...
Those cowards thought that... And a cowardly Drakon isn't worth...
So by killing the Drakon, you would just fulfill Nor's wishes.
I see you know something about our culture, Shaikan. I'm impressed. So I'll let you do something for me.
Yes?
There are 2 other Norcane camps here in the Citadel. One led by the Sinistra Zazhut, and the other by my former commander, the Archon Dormat. Go to them and convince them to help me in my noble quest to destroy the Drakon.
A diplomatic mission. Very well, Archon. Good. Yes. Yes. Good. Good.
The way is clear for Archon Lyriel's army.
Good. Then let's start. Good. 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 Yes, good. 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 Forward. Over there. Over there. Good. Yes. Good. Yes. Good. 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 Yes. Good. The one's over there. Yes. Yes.
Greetings, Shaikan. We didn't expect transport so soon. How come you're here?
I'm here to find information about a danger that threatens the whole of Io. What's your purpose here?
I'm here on order of my Empress, to find information that will help the Norcane rise again to their old glory, Shaikan.
Do you know about the demons lurking in the center of the city?
Demons? What demons?
The ones I just fought off before reaching your camp.
How much of a threat could they be? If you could beat them. Shaikan?
Is there any information you're willing to share with me?
I'm not willing to share much, but I could tell you something about our enemies. About some strange levers we found. Or about how you could help us become stronger.
What levers are you talking?
Within this...
This?
Shaikan?
During your time here, did you learn anything about a being called Zazhut?
I'm not sure, Shaikan. Zazhut is a shortening of a Shaper term, Zalutic Zutan, which means being of great power.
Being of great power. Interesting.
There was a fascinating book made of crystal, which, if you touched it, started to tell the story written inside. It told of two such beings of great power who were friendly with the Shapers and showed them many things in terms of magic and crafting.
I need to see that book. It might be of greater importance than you think.
Alas, Shaikan, a clumsy Sinistrim broke it. We could restore part of it, but we never learned what became of these two beings. We were sure they had some connection with Annie Hugh.
Thank you, Archon. This was very helpful.
Shaikan?
It seems some Norcane don't want to follow your orders or those of your Empress.
Those Sinistrim traitors want to keep the information to themselves.
So, they don't want to share Annie Hugh's notes with you, Archons.
You are well informed, Shaikan. But, of course, you must be, given your involvement with the Empress. First, the traitor Lydia will die. Then those idiots calling themselves Drakon. And finally, I will deal with Sinistra Lashut myself.
You might be interested in joining forces to kill the Drakon. Even though they are weak, they are still the soldier caste of the Norcane.
I'll postpone my vengeance for a little while, Shaikan. Let's show those... Shaikan?
How do you intend...
I intend to take my battle staff and beat the life out of that treacherous Liliel.
You're that angry.
What would you do if you...
So,
There are two other Norcane camps here in the Citadel.
a diplomat...